Yo, what's going on YouTube? What's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Today we're checking out Bread with Everything I Own. This has been a pretty requested one up there on the list of requests that come in for Bread. So we're going to check out this song today. We have, I don't know how many songs to this point. This might be number 5, maybe in that ballpark of Bread songs that we have checked out on the channel. So if you're interested in checking out what we have in the past, feel free to look those up. Today we've got Everything I Own, and we're gonna take a listen. All right, Bread definitely is a big name. It seems like in the soft rock genre, the relaxed, romantic, or lack thereof romance kind of song sometimes, right? Heartbreaking, interesting dialogue, but really good lyrics. All right, really good lyrics. So let's go ahead and take a listen right here with Everything I Own. Gonna try to pay attention. They really know how to write some good poetry and turn it into music. So that's the way I kind of view these guys to this point. Let's see what they've got with Everything I Own. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the description if you guys are enjoying the channel, man. Here we go.
You sheltered me from harm, kept me warm, kept me warm. You gave my life to me, set me free, set me free. The finest years I ever knew, I had with you, and I would give anything I own, give up my life, my heart, my home. I would give everything I own just to have you back again.
Jeez.
You taught me how to lie, what it's all. You never said too much, but still you showed the way, and I knew from watching you. Nobody else could ever know part of me that can't let go, and I would give anything I own, give up my life, my heart, my home. I would give everything I own just to have you back again.
Wow, dude, this song.
Is there someone
deep.
you know, you're loving them so, but taking them all for granted?
Ooh.
You may lose them one day, someone takes them away, and they don't hear the words you long to say. I would give anything.
This song's got it, baby.
To have you back again, just to touch you once again.
Wow. What I really like about this song, outside of the just pure amazingness that is start to finish in 3 minutes and 7 seconds of recorded audio, is the vagueness of who this character is, and it really lets you fill in that hole with whoever you might have a love lost, right? And for me, man, this song, it could even lean, most people are going to hear it and think of a lover, right? And think of a relationship that you had with a person, a spouse, or your partner at the time. Man, for me, a lot of these lyrics were hitting with my mother. He talked about, you gave me life, you showed me how to love, right? And who is for a lot of us, the first person that, showed us what true love and nurturing and care was, it's our mothers, right? For a lot of us, it's going to probably be our mothers. My mom holds a very special place in my heart because any of the good qualities that I possess, I have to owe them to my mother. Okay, she was such an amazing, beautiful, wonderful woman. He's just saying, man, I would give up everything I owned, to bring you back to be with you again. But there's always going to be some part of me that just feels like, man, we don't know the answers to the universe. We don't know why people are taken when they're taken, why people's names are called and they're taken away from the world, man. But I've talked about it here. I just feel terrible about my mother's situation. She ended up getting cancer, and that ended up taking her away from all of us. But it's just, you look at some people's lives and it just felt unfair to them, because some people with great souls, great hearts, great minds, sometimes they get the most troubling trialed lives out of all of us, and it doesn't make sense. But one day maybe those answers, everything would be revealed. But either way, that's where this song took me, was thinking about her. And I that's one thing I really appreciate this song, is it just leaves it open to who he even asks you. He asks the listener, like, have you had this person in your life where, maybe you took them for granted, which 100% for my mom, I wanted to give her everything I could. Unfortunately, man, I just always wished, like, man, maybe I'll make it big and I'll be able to buy her that house and buy her that car, whatever the case was, right? And I won't ever get that opportunity. I helped her as much as I could, but it wasn't enough for me. It won't ever be enough for me. I wish I could have just offered way more in life to her. But beautiful song right here, man. It's a beautiful song, special meaning. They leave it to you, the listener, to plug in whoever that might be. I love the way they wrote this song. And man, I love the two halves of it, right? You get the soft-spoken verses, you get that really nice rhythm of a chorus, and it hits, man. They both hit in their own way, but still a song where that chorus, the way it's jumpy, the way it's good emotionally, just gives you that hopefulness. And it's almost like a warning to those who haven't yet found themselves in his position where he's lost them and wants them back. He's giving you that heads up and saying, hey, listen, is there someone that maybe you're taking for granted right now? Like, make them feel special. Let them know how much you love them. Don't let those words fall flat, and don't wait till the moment's lost to want to say what's on your mind now or what's on your heart now. So beautifully written right here by Pred, man. I love this song. Everything I Own. Fantastic, man. Great song right here. All right, so we got Everything I Own from Bread, coming out in 1972, considered soft rock, easy listening pop. You got David Gates as a songwriter. It was originally recorded by Gates' soft rock band Bread for their 1972 album. The original reached number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100, and it looked like it was number 5 in Canada, number 12 in Australia. Jamaican artist Ken Boots' reggae version of the song was number 1 in the UK. Haven't heard of Ken Boots, but a reggae version of this, man, that's got to sound quite different, but still I could see how that would hit as well. Boy George covered this as well, reaching number 1 in 1987. So that's really cool to see, man. Compositions, although initial listeners may have interpreted it as a song about a broken relationship, David Gates reveals that it was written in memory of his father, who died in 1963 before... All right, sorry, I had everything fall off my desk right there. That's kind of crazy, huh? So although initial listeners may have interpreted the song about a broken relationship, he's saying it was about his father. So yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, he left it open for you, the listener, to fill in who it was for you. He did it. I feel like that was very specific to not go and say who it was for him. And I think that's a great way to write the song right there. According to the book 1000 UK number 1 hits by John Kinnard and Spencer Lay, at his father's funeral, a friend took David Gates aside and said, "Your dad was so proud of what you were doing." David agreed, "My success would have been so special to him as he was my greatest influence. So I decided to write and record everything I own about him. If you listen to the words, you sheltered me from harm, kept me warm, you gave me my life to see." Exactly, it says it all. And that's why I felt that way about my mom, but I could definitely see it for some people. especially if they didn't receive that kind of guidance and love, or maybe it wasn't so impactful from the way they were raised, and they ended up finding a lover who really provided them all of that they missed growing up. I could see how this song would plug in to be that spouse or that partner as well. As for the title, David Gates said that he once sent his mother an orchid for her birthday at a time when he could barely afford it. She was so touched. My dad wrote to me I could have had anything she owned in return. Typically, Gates wrote the lyrics after the music, although the lyrics were written so it could be interpreted as a love song. Gates said, when I played it for my wife, she knew right away it was about my father. She cried. That's a good place to call it before we get too choked up right here, guys. But, before this song started, I was thinking, what's my favorite Bread song? And I think to this point, it might have been Diary, which is listed right here. It might have been Diary, even though it took me reading a comment to fully understand what Diary meant from start to finish. Somebody let me know in my comment sections. I think it was Mr. Kevin. He had let me know, and it really became clear what that was about. After today, this is my favorite Bread song. Everything I Own. Very special. Very, very special. So shout out David Gates. Beautiful song you wrote here, my brother. Lovely, lovely. I hope you guys enjoyed today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the description. Consider becoming a member of YouTube, Patreon. See you on the next one, man. Wow. Peace.